Let's get into what makes really good towels. And I'm telling you right now, these are not going to be in TikTok shop. And I don't care what brand you buy. I'm just telling you what to look for when you go into a store and a few of the brands that I think are really good. I say this as the former home editor of Reader's Digest. I worked for Martha Stewart Living and a ton of other places doing exactly this kind of research. So favorite the video and come back to it later because we're going deep. Quick refresher from part one. This is part two. You're looking for GSM and you're looking for 100% cotton. If your towel is a blend, get it out of here. It's not good. More specifically, you want one of these cotton types if possible. That's because those are long staple or extra long staple cotton. The fibers themselves are longer. They're going to feel nicer on the body. They're also going to hold up much longer, and that's what you want. And then we have GSM. This is your cheat sheet. GSM is grams per square meter. The bigger that number is, the fluffier, the richer, the heavier that towel is. It's going to be super plush, and we're in expensive towel territory. A lower number is going to be a much thinner towel, which is going to be a lot cheaper, but maybe also good for the gym because it dries quicker. This goes for everything terry cloth, so we're also talking about bathrobes here. I'm starting with good options and moving all the way up to my absolute favorite options, but this one is very budget friendly. This entire bundle of 700 GSM. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is really more like 600 GSM, but it's advertised as 700 GSM. The entire bundle, everything you see here, $35. Everything that I'm mentioning is in my most recent newsletter, which you can still see here. And I'm also going to put a bunch of options, including all of these, in my profile. Anyway, solid option if you're working on a tight budget. Let's move on. This one is by Land's End. It is a Supima Cotton 650 GSM. And when they say 650, I think they really mean 650, and also comes in a ton of different colors. More expensive for the whole bundle, more like $90 for the bundle, but you're going to have these towels for the next 10, 15, 20 years, and you're going to love them. The monogramming! Also have excellent customer service, which is underrated in this day and age, but I want to point out that if you want them to last that 10 or 20 years, you need to do the laundry properly. Before we get to my luxury pick that I think is the absolute best and a little bit of an investment, let me know if you want part 3 that has all the laundry information that is going to change the way your towels feel on a permanent level. This is my favorite pick of all. It is the most luxurious on the list. These are closer to $50 a towel, but when I tell you they are better quality than Frette, they are better quality than Frette. These are 100% Turkish cotton. That is automatically extra long staple cotton. It's what's going to feel the best and wear the best. And look at all those colors. Bigger deal is these are 770 GSM. Remember, we studied that GSM scale. This is on the high end of the scale. These are going to be super plush, super thick, very absorbent. They're going to feel magnificent. And cotton are better quality than Frette at like 75% cheaper, which is kind of a big deal. These are by Brooklinen. As you can see, there's a ton of fun prints and colors, and some of them sell out quickly, so if you want them, go get them. Bath towels come in 2 packs, which are normally about $100. I think they're on sale right now. Again, everything is linked in my profile, but let's move on to one more good option. The last one is going to be a really good option if you like seeing and touching things before making a purchase, if you don't feel comfortable making purchases online. And it's going to shock you, I promise. You feel like heading into a store for a little towel test drive, which I think is actually a good idea. You can put them next to each other, low GSM, medium GSM, high GSM. Macy's actually has one of the best selections out there. By the way, this is not sponsored at all. None of these brands have been in touch with me. I'm just telling you from my years of product research, over 20 years, they actually have a really great towel collection. It is quietly one of the best out there. Almost nobody realizes it. And if you're just not sure where to start and you need to touch things in person, I would go here. Anyway, I put a bunch of good options in the last free weekly newsletter. That information is here, but I will add these, everything we spoke about, plus a few more to my profile for you. Let me know if you want part 3 because proper laundry is going to be what keeps those towels good for years to come.